Here we go. Share screen.
Do you want us to mute, Jacqueline?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If it's not loud, it doesn't really matter. This Wi-Fi connection is so much faster. It's crazy. Gonna have to get living out of town, hey, and having all those. Okay, let's see here. Get rid of that. Okay. So this is just the beginning little photo here. This is kind of going to be more directed for the new coaches on the team, because just to explain how everything works for them, and just to kind of walk them through like the starting points and stuff. So you guys might know a lot of this stuff already, but we'll just kind of make it short and sweet and kind of get them on track to knowing exactly where to start with everything. So coaches change lives. I love that. So we have a new coach, Randa. Welcome to the team, Randa. So excited to have you join our fellow farmer team, except for Tara and Brittany. They're not farmers, but there's a lot of farmers on the team. So that's cool. Welcome to the team. And then BJ, she's supposed to be on, but I know she doesn't have very good service and Wi-Fi where she's at, so she'll probably log on, or I'll just have to send her the recording. Take my sweater off here. I've known BJ for a long time. We had our daughters at the same time in the hospital. She had hers the night before, and then I had mine the next morning. So we bonded after that and became really good friends. And she lives in Penetton, which is close to Kamloops, which is kind of far away. But we stay in touch, and she's ready to get started. So I spoke with her about this quite a while ago, and she just wasn't ready yet, but now she's ready and she's going to start. So it's pretty exciting. That did not work. Okay. So as coaches, there's something called Success Club, and Success Club is it's kind of just the ranking on how we determine how many people we help every month. So Success Club points. So for Randa and BJ and everyone else new on this call, what happens is as soon as you help one person by selling them a challenge pack, you're going to get 2 SC points. And if you get SC5 or SC10 every month, that means that you're building your business. So that would be helping 3 to 5 people every month. It should be what your goal is. SC5, it would be helping 3 people, and SC10 would be helping 5. So either way, no matter what you hit, it's great, and you're helping people and you're changing lives, and you should be definitely proud of that. Some months are easier, some months are harder, depending on how hard you're pushing, and just depending on where people are at. And I know September has been really hard for a lot of our coaches because everyone is trying to get back into their routine, and I think that everyone's just kind of just not ready to jump right into something and commit right now because they're getting used to their kids in school and back to work and everything like that. So just kind of going by that. But so I'm going to go here first. So Success Club chart. You guys are almost at SC5. Tara, Erin, and Brittany. I spelled your name wrong. Sorry.
At least it's not mine.
Trom.
It's all good. It happens.
So if you guys can help 2 more people this week, you'll hit Success Club, and you'll be, well, Tara hit 1, Erin and Brittany hit 2 more, and you'll be at Success Club, and you'll get some paid customer leads. You won't get the commission leads, but you'll get the paid customer leads. So what happens is if you're an Emerald rank, which is 2 discount coaches, so one will describe the legs more in the future to you, probably on a more personal basis, because everyone knows how it works so far. But to get to Emerald rank, you need 2 discount coaches on each side. So a discount coach would be someone that is signing up, so they receive, they'll get a challenge pack, they'll get a program for $9, they'll get their Shakeology, and then the next month they're going to get their Shakeology at a discounted price, which is a really good deal, and it is a really good way to sign people up if they want to save money the second month, if they want to keep continuing. So sign 2 coaches up, and then you'll hit Emerald rank, and then you will get Beachbody leads. You must reach Emerald ranked and hit SC10 the month prior. So helping 5 people a month. So Beachbody commission leads are leads that Beachbody gives out on their purchases through their website every month. And it kind of goes on top of your commission. So if you're hit Emerald and then you hit SC10 this month in September, you're going to get those commissions in October on top of your leads in October on top of your commissions that you're making. So you're not only making commissions, you're making these Beachbody leads that actually can be a couple $100 extra every month, which is they're really, really nice. Sometimes people have a hard time getting to them because they might lose their rank, or they might have a hard time getting to SC10. But even if you get to SC5, you're getting paid Beachbody customers, which are Beachbody is referring you as a coach to people that are going through their site that don't already have coaches. So you can actually message those people and try to get them to join your challenge group, and then they might end up purchasing a challenge pack through you in the end. So that's kind of cool. So for an Emerald coach, I don't know why this is so small. So you would be the one at the top with the green, and then you would have a coach on each side, the left and the right, and that would make you an Emerald. And that is the very first step you want to focus on in your business, is getting 2 discount coaches and getting the Emerald rank as fast as you can, because the faster you get there, the faster your business starts to build. Diamond rank, won't really spend much time on this, but it is kind of what a lot of the other coaches are aiming for right now, because a lot of them have already hit Emerald. So for Aaron, Tara, and Brittany, this is something that they would be focusing more on, and we can talk about that in the future, because I know they already know a little bit more about that. Okay, so something that I had talked about people about when I've been signing lots of coaches up are they're very nervous to put themselves out there. They're very nervous to, put themselves out there online, posting on social media, showing everybody what they're up to, anxious a little bit, maybe worried about what they're going to think. And I was that person. I was totally that person. When I posted my first post about being a coach on Facebook, I was terrified. I probably went back to that post and looked at it about 10 times to see who was liking it and who was seeing it. And, it was scary. And if it wasn't getting enough likes, I might have even attempted to delete it off my Facebook page. So it happens. It happens. It's normal. And honestly, you'll get a lot of positive feedback, and you might every once in a while get negative feedback. But what we do focus on a lot in this business is personal development, and always kind of putting that time into yourself and remembering what your goals are and why you're doing this, and not letting those people stand in your way. Because I'll tell you, there are a lot of negative people out there on social media. Like when I first started, even being on Facebook, it was probably filled with, my boyfriend makes me so mad, or my husband, blah, 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 or this and that. And it was so negative. And, people like to vent, and they really like to just kind of grab onto people's problems, and they're interested in that. But they're also interested in what is going right and what is working for them. And they're inspired by that. So our job as coaches is to show them what we do and how we feel and how we make other people feel. And they want to be a part of that. And it takes a long time to be really comfortable. Well, not a long time, but it takes a while to be comfortable with, putting yourself out there. But from coming from a place where I was at, from major anxiety and everyone knowing my problems and what I've been through, and, actually showing that I was okay to everybody and not having control of what they thought about it was a big step for me. And now that I do it, I honestly don't care. I don't look and see how many people like my stuff. I really don't care. I just post it and I walk away. And if they don't like it, they don't like it. And if they do, then that's awesome. And, the people that matter are going to see what I did, and they're going to see the point of it. And if they don't see the point in what I'm posting, then they're not right for me, right? So we're all different. We all attract our own brands of people. And you're all going to get different kind of people messaging you, because we're all different people. So that's a really important thing to remember. We change lives. We help people feel better about themselves. We need to embrace it and know that what you're doing matters, and it makes a difference. So it does make a difference. Even though some of you have only maybe helped one person this month, you make a huge difference in that one person's life. It could lead to them telling their friends about how much you helped them and you getting some referrals from that way. Or, it is such a big deal in people's lives, this program. It's not just a program. It changes people's lives. Like it all has ours, right? Our lives have all changed from it. We've had amazing results. It's changed my life, not just my weight loss, but it's changed me in a lot of different ways. And I know a lot of you can agree with that. So we really need to think about that point when we're putting ourselves out there and when we're answering questions. You need to really relate back to them with how it really helped you. And don't just like copy and paste. Like definitely copy and paste your scripts from when you're answering about the program, but make sure you personalize it a little bit to go with each person. Like if they're saying they're a single mom and they just want to feel better, make sure you sympathize with them. And I was a single mom once. I know how you feel. I was a single mom once, so I don't know if you guys could really relate to that, but I mean, it goes different every person you talk to, right? So you just really got to like get on their level and make them feel like you know what they're going through. And then they're going to be able to find that trust in you. Okay, so this would be more directed towards new coaches on their team. So where would you start? The training is, so this is a really funny way of explaining it, and I really like this. So you're probably super overwhelmed with like all the different teams that you're a part of now. So there's Smart Ass Fitness, which is like here, and then there's Crush It Fitness, and then there's 5 Acre Fitness, and there's your guys' fitness teams. Okay, so Miguel Carrasco is Smart Ass Fitness, and he's like your great grandpa, which is a really good way of thinking about it. So Miguel is your great grandpa. Jamie is your grandpa. I would be like your mom, which is weird, but in the network marketing area, that is kind of what it would be like. And so that's kind of how you can think about the teams. And the training was created by Miguel. So great grandpa created this training, and it's the best training out there in the network. And we are the fastest growing team in the network. And the Smart Ass Fitness, Crush It Fitness, all those teams are the fastest growing teams right now. So the training is amazing. Take your time, go through the training, and you will not regret it. It shows you exactly how to be successful. It shows you exactly what to do, how to set up your like page, what to post about, how to post. If you're not comfortable with posting a whole bunch of selfies at first, share some recipes, talk about just your kids and your life and what you're doing and how you're feeling, and even talk about your struggles. Just be totally real, and people will relate to you, and you will be surprised and overwhelmed with the support you will receive. It is hard at first. You'll have feelings of anxiety, but coming from a past of post-traumatic stress disorder, if I can do this, so can you. You can succeed, and you will succeed. So you really just need to trust in yourself and trust that you chose this journey for a reason, and you really just need to embrace it now. Do the training, do the personal development, and I have no doubt that you will succeed in this because it's all laid out. It's all there for us. As long as we don't give up, we'll get it. So I really don't have a whole lot more because I just kind of wanted to go over Success Club and where to start with the business for the new coaches and what they should do. And I know it's late and I know people aren't feeling well. And I guess I kind of just wanted to leave it open for kind of a questions and answers and see if you guys have any questions. So do you guys have any questions at all? You can probably chat. If Rhonda, if you have any questions, just put it in the chat and then I can
So Jack, when I get my emerald back, I would have to get one more coach, right? Because I lost it there for a bit.
Yeah, you have one. I just looked today. You have 3 coaches. 2 went inactive. They must have paused their shake, and then you have an active one. So you just need to sign one more coach to get your emerald back.
Okay, yeah, I'm having a hard time this month. It's been but it's go time.
Yeah. If you this week should be a really good week to just kind of, just put a little bit of time into it this week. You got Monday to Friday and tonight, and just really just put yourself out there, send out some invites, talk to people you talked to in the past, see if they really are, maybe they're ready or, I'm trying a whole bunch of new things, and just trying a bunch of new things so I can share with you guys what works the best. Right now, I'm actually going to do next week, I'm going to do a 21-day fix free sneak peek. So I'm going to give them a meal plan. I'm going to help them figure out their own portion control. So I'll use the page in our 21-day fix book that tells you your weight and your portions. And then, I'm going to go live in the workouts, and I'm going to kind of direct it as a class, like a live class online, like on my phone through live video. So, and try to make it so they can kind of join in more so they can just get an idea of what the program is about and gain some trust. And, maybe try to do a free group. And maybe if you guys even just did a free group together, it would be not a bad idea at all. And the whole point for these free groups is to gain people's trust so they know that you're trustworthy and you're not just trying to blow smoke and, make a bunch of money off them. Like, you just need to really show people that you care, and you're here, and this is what you were passionate about, and it helped you, and you just want to help them. So as soon as people take you seriously that way, it gets a lot easier. And that is why posting on social media is so important, because the more that they see you post, the more serious they know that you are. And if they don't see you for a really long time, or all of a sudden they see something, they're like, oh, she must not be doing that anymore. And then all of a sudden they kind of lose that trust in you, right? So
I'm just finding now that people that come into my store and that are actually starting to notice now.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, you look really great. Like, how are you liking your program? But yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to put it out there unless you're actually posting your transformation.
Yeah.
Right? Each time. That's when I get most likes, and that's when I get people saying, oh, I want to do it.
Yeah, but you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're posting lots on Facebook, and you're posting about your kids and your life, and you're posting about your recipes. And that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't always, I don't think that you should post salesy pitches on your personal page very much. I think that you should really put more of that on your like page and focus more on your like page about that. And every once in a while, put it out there, and but not that often. Like, I don't think that coming off sales pitchy on your personal page is a good idea. I mean, I'm trying to do my things in my like page, and then maybe share them from my like page to my personal page. And then I find that people, if they want to be interested in my health and fitness opportunity for them, they're going to go to my like page, and they're going to look through all my business stuff. Right? So that's another way to think of it. If you're not that comfortable putting it out there for your friends, focus a lot on your like page, and really focus on putting your business into your like page, and just sharing your life on your personal page, your kids, your job, your recipes, your Shakeology. Sure. Like, you want people to still know what you're doing, but you also,
I think the more you go with it and the better you feel about yourself, it's not such a big deal sharing it with the world, right?
Yeah.
So I post everything on my personal page. Like, I mean, everything. Even I'll look at videos and be like, oh my God, I posted that. I'm going to get back from so many people. But you know what? Really, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
And come to just accept it. It's me, and I've inspired so many people just being me. So
yeah, and that's what I've had. I've had a couple people tell me that they're like, I was like, oh, I'm probably annoying some people, and they're like, no, you're inspiring me. You've got kind of lit a match under me and motivated me.
Yeah, I've had so many people come and tell me that they've play because they've seen me on Facebook, and they may not be pressing play with me, but at least they're doing something, right? So, and that's all that I'm here for, is just to inspire people. So,
yeah, well, yeah, and we all have different ways of doing it, and we all have different ways of, how we're going to work this business, and you just have to find what works for you. Erin, what you do works for you. Tara, what you're doing is working for you. Brittany, you too. Like, we all have our own ways of doing it, and all we can do is bring our ideas together, and it'll just make us all stronger, right?
Right.
So,
So I have a question. How often do you guys post in the buy or like post in the buying cells?
Probably once every week to week and a half.
Okay.
Probably three or four times a month.
Okay.
I do it
It's
every weekend.
Ways. Yeah, that's for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I get some messages back from them, but
Yeah, we get bites, but I don't know. This month really sucks because Morgan and we've been just putting it out there,
yeah,
and it's just not flowing.
I had
So-
four
This will be-
single moms, so they're on their own. Two of
And
them
that's
are
another thing, yeah.
yeah, and they're like, I just can't do it right now. But they asked, they were totally in for it, and I thought, oh, I have 2 sales, and then they're like, oh no, I can't do it.
Terry, what you should do with people like that, single moms and stuff that do need an extra income, maybe is offer to put them in our sneak peek group and tell them to go through the videos and tell them that there is an income opportunity there for them to make their, they could do the program and potentially start their own business. Just be totally real about it. Ask if they want to check out the videos, put them in that group that's still open, and you could message them back with that.
Yeah, 2 of them we chit-chatted for quite some time and just kind of related of some things, and 2 of them let me add them to Facebook. So
yeah,
they said that, they'll reach out and let me know, and one's going to try to save, and so we'll see.
And they will eventually come around. I've had quite a few people, like Jacqueline said, they follow you, and when they're finally ready, they jump in. But if they're not ready, you almost don't want them to jump in because you feel like you've kind of just robbed them of their money because they weren't ready.
Yeah.
And for me, I know I feel disappointed when people drop off my program. I'm like, why did you guys drop off? But
yeah, I had one girl. I was at I was at 6, and then I was like, all of a sudden I'm at 4, and I'm like, what the heck? So one of my girls, she returned her shake. She said she didn't like it, and she was one of my discount coaches that made me emeralds. So
ouch.
I was like, she said she hated it. She didn't like it. So I was like, oh. So that kind of set me back a little bit. Like, what the heck?
That's why I normally don't sign discounts up right away. I let a month of the shake first, and then if they love the shake, we go the discount route.
Yeah.
We might get cut off in 9 minutes, guys, because I don't pay for Zoom.
No worries.
No problem.
We only got an hour. They're cheap. I just got a warning pop up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
9 minutes, 37 seconds.
Let's take a picture, though, before we get off.
Oh, just a sec. I'm being
Can't see your beautiful face, Rhonda, but I'll tag you in it anyways. Rhonda. Okay. Okay, smile. Okay, bye, ladies.
Have a good date.
Like if think of things you want to talk about next week. I like to kind of keep the Sunday calls short, and it's kind of nice to just chat with you guys anyways. I think it's like kind of nice to just chat like this. If you can think of anything you want to talk about, then let me know.
See you.
Okay, bye.
Hey.
Have a good night.
Bye.
You guys.